Hi, this is Letashana Madison, and this is my second oral presentation for communications class. I work in the Blood Donor Center, which is very small in size and not very much room to work around without sometimes getting in the way of my coworkers. I work with an older gentleman who I'll be giving my example from, who does not have very good manners, nor does he have very, in my opinion, good communication skills. He is constantly making body gestures. He's silently making different gestures. He leaves notes. His communication skills is just not where it should be, especially working in a small environment. He constantly belches, he passes gas, and he lets out all of the gifts from God to release any gas that is within him. He doesn't have the proper mannerism or manners to say, excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, anything of that nature. Well, recently he came down with a runny nose, then shortly followed by a severe cough. And of course, it's November, December, of course, it's cold season. So everybody's running around catching the cold. Highly contagious, as we all know. A number of times I aggressively requested that he cover his mouth to help ensure the spread of his germs so everybody in the center wouldn't get sick. As you know, that hardly ever happens. My efforts in talking to him and mentioning to him why he should cover his mouth, why he should wash his hands, were pretty much useless. My non-aggressive communication seemed to have been the better approach to getting things to move my way. I gave him a face mask to wear while we were at work and requested it's a good idea that he wears it as well as us. And that will ensure that neither of us will get sick as well as my other coworkers. This pretty much worked out pretty good. He wore it until he was done with his cold, and both of us are still, or pretty much everybody else in the center is healthy still. So, seems to have worked. An example of intimate aggressive communication is my husband. He has a very bad habit of leaving the toilet seat up. And if you're a woman or if you live with a guy, you obviously know that this is pretty much a typical habit. After numerous times of asking him to put it down, crying and complaining that, it's pretty much if I'm waking up in the middle of the night, I'm sitting on the toilet seat. So please just put the toilet seat down. Again, my efforts went useless. He actually started to do it here or there, and it started to become more and more often that he would leave it down. However, he then started peeing all over the toilet seat without wiping it off. Of course, there would be excuses. There was no toilet tissue in the bathroom. The toilet brush was missing. There was no cleanser to wipe it off, and so on and so on. So pretty much me changing one problem for another. My intimate aggressive communication, I chose to make a care package of cleanser and Clorox wipes and sat it right on top of the toilet. And I have seen a change. With all of these examples, I've seen that my silent aggressive behavior has made the biggest difference. The end.